Getting a video started is always so awkward because you gotta just talk. I'm gonna get into it. Okay, I'm done. This is too much. We're gonna zoom in because I want you close. It's so strange because I've been through I should start doing my makeup. I've been through the entire season and I haven't yet sat down and just talked about what is going on. And I think this is just a better representation now because I've gotten to go through it. Sadly, didn't get to finish it. But, you know, I'm happy I'm safe and healthy and everything's good. But, woo, let's dive in. So, nothing's changed. Wow, it's so white. My background's so white you can't tell. Nothing has changed. I still use this palette. I eat, breathe, live this dirty doo-doo palette. Okay, it's not doo-doo, but the Jaclyn Hill, you don't want to see it. I'll put everything in the description box below, but let's zoom in, everyone. We're back. So first things first, I did my eyebrows already. Also, I'm gonna be one of those people. The lighting's gonna change a lot because I'm using the natural light. So be mad at the sun. It's not my fault. Thank you. Now, obviously, I know you're not probably gonna do this look because it involves a lot of glitter. It looks like a New Year's Eve look, but I thought it'd be fun to just chit chat while I have to do this because I have to get ready right now. I actually have to get game day ready right now because I'm filming something it's a secret, but it's Spurs related, so shh, I can't tell anyone. I don't know if I could tell anyone, but you'll see it probably very soon, most likely by the end of this month. Okay, that was woo. All right, it's new, it's fresh. I haven't been on here in a minute, so give me a break. Okay, give me a break. Okay, so first things first, I always prime my lids with my contour shade. That's just what I do. I guess let's just start off by saying what's Gucci. It's been a long time. I keep saying that, but it's almost been an entire year. Like this time last year, we were in prep season, so we were taking all these prep classes before the auditions came, and now we're here and we don't have auditions this month because, you know, Rona, but we're not gonna dive into Rona too much. I'll just talk about it slightly, about kind of what happened towards the end of the season. But I guess we'll dive into the questions because this is a Q&A. Okay, so common questions I get very often. Let's just get a little closer, just a little, so you kind of see what I'm working with here. So common questions, we'll start it off with, how did I find out about it? I feel like you're close to me. Me, back up a little bit. I heard about it from a friend's dad, and it was fate because I had just quit my job and I was working at American Eagle, which I quit because it was awful. And I'm happy to say that now on camera because y'all, that's a tea video waiting to come out. But I just quit my job back in June, top of June, and then in July my friend's dad texted me and he was like, are you working today? And I was like, no, I quit my job. But I said no, and he sent me the link to the first prep class, so I ended up going to the first prep classes. If you want to see all that, you can watch that video. It's gonna pop up right there. Ooh, I know what side. But if you want to see that video, feel free. But we had some prep classes, and then from there, you know, I auditioned, boom, made it. Now we're here. We're here. You've seen the first game. Now we're here today. But that's how I found out about it. It usually comes on KSAT. That's the news. If you have any questions, DM me about coming back into the season, the next season. I'm a little, it's up in the air myself. Next so common question I get. Do you travel with the team? The answer is no. That would be so insane. Cool, but so insane. You know, 42 games a season just home is a lot. Is it 42 or 44? One of the two. That's a lot of games. It might not seem like a lot, but basketball season only lasts from top of October to end of April. Yeah, April 15th was the last day. But yeah, no, we don't travel with the team. When they travel, we don't go there. You got to think about it. Like, if they go to LA, we're not gonna be there cheering them on, but the LA Lakers girls will. You see what I mean? But it's a very common question I get, so like almost every day. So yeah, we don't travel with them. And it's always funny when people ask me that, because I'm like, if I traveled with them, wouldn't you know? Like, I wouldn't be here. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I understand, I understand, I understand. How often do you rehearse? I mean, we rehearse. It depends what type of game is coming up. We rehearse 2 times a week, scheduled rehearsals on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But sometimes we got those Wednesday rehearsals. Sometimes we got those like, you come like way before the game type rehearsals on a game day. So yeah, I remember one time we had a rehearsal in January for 4 hours. I'm just blending around the edges, making sure she's looking not clockable. Next question. Okay, I'm gonna answer it for you, and I'm not gonna wait till the middle of the video to give you the answer. Do you meet the players? Do you get to hang out with them? Do you cross paths with them? How often do you see the Spurs? How often do you see the other team? How often do you run into anybody? Let me settle your questions right now, because it's the #1 question I get. I didn't want to start with that, but it's the #1 question. So here's the deal. It's a job. So the answer is no. We don't get to just mingle with them all the time. It's in our contracts that we're not really supposed to mingle with them. Now, we can't talk to them either unless we are spoken to. Now to stop you right there, no one has really spoken to me. I mean, Jakob said hey and thanks one time. But that's about it. Now, do we see them at times? Yes. Do you like cross paths with them on the court? Absolutely. And when it comes to game day, I'm moving and talking, y'all. I'm moving and talking. I forgot. I'm deep in it. I'm deep in it. When it comes to game day, our tunnel is on the opposing team side. So I see more and cross paths more with the opposing team, which I also think is kind of cool, because you get to see a lot of cool people, maybe have some cool interactions. I'm thinking of an interaction. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Okay, I'm gonna say the interaction, and if I can't insert it, I'm gonna ask my coach. I'm gonna ask my coach if I can put this out there. I feel like it was a cool moment. If I can, I'm about to say it. If not, I'm sorry. Just DM me and ask me, because I'll give you the answer. The other story has to do with LeBron James. I just saw him and he looked me right into my eyeballs. I looked, he looked at me, and I was like, LeBron James in my head. So that's pretty much it. Now my alternate story, which is just my favorite / saddest story ever. When we were playing the Lakers the first time, Snoop Dogg came to the game to support the Lakers. And the game was over. He went by those black curtains I was telling you about, and he was like dapping up the players, saying good game, good game, good game. And we're walking through the same door he's entering through, and I'm geeking out because Snoop Dogg held me as a baby. That's pure fact. No, I don't have a video or a picture or anything, but my parents met him in California at one point, and then he held me as baby. I just wanted to tell him that. That's all I wanted to do. Be like, hey Snoop, what's going on? Like, long time no see. Like, you held me as a baby. You know, get into that. You know, say that. So then he's like, oh no, wait, let's redo the photo. That didn't happen. I was just standing there, like, walking past him. I'm like, he's right there. Him and his son were like right there. Still sad, but that was cool. You know, got to walk by Snoop. That's cool. Other random players and things like that, like I've seen, like, of course you walk past like Tim Duncan, meet a couple people's wives and kids after a while, because they're all down there as well. But yeah, everybody's super nice and like always have really cool interactions with some people, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so now that I have on basically all of this dark craziness and I look like a raccoon, it's glitter time. So first things first, you need your glitter glue. This is the NYX one, and this is the glitter. All from NYX, baby. Woo! Oh, I forgot. Oh my God, it's been a long time. I always put down like a silver base underneath so that it looks blended and nice. So let's just put that right in the middle. Now we take our glitter glue and you're gonna put that, hi, wanna get closer? So you're gonna get your glue, pat it all over. Let this get a little tacky. Then get our glitter. Now we're gonna go in with our glitter and just pat her on there. And then we always just go back. Ah! I just spilled glitter everywhere. I love glitter so much. It's like my favorite thing in the whole entire world is glitter, you know? Now that the glitter is on and it looks very lopsided and weird, I always go back with that same base color underneath and then just blend out the edges on the side. Okay, you guys, we had to take a quick little pause because camera was overheating, but in the meantime, I put on some lashes and some winged liner. I'm just putting on the Born This Way foundation, my favorite foundation so far for the past year. I love this foundation, it's so amazing. But yeah, let's get back into some more questions. Another question asked is, what's my favorite part about my job? And I love to answer that question. Fan engagement. It's so, you change so many people's days and experiences and moments that they have that they don't feel like they'll ever have. And you really have full control over that, and it's just the most amazing thing, and it's so nice, and kids just love it, adults, everybody at any age, people eat it up. Like, people get overly excited, you know, because, you know, you dance for, like, you know, an NBA team, or, you know, you do stuff, so it's really exciting. I don't ever feel like a celebrity. I wouldn't consider myself a celebrity because that is pushing it, y'all. But when you're at a game and it's during the game, you end up having, you know, your own fans, and you have people who love you and they want to take pictures with you and they want this and they want that and your autograph, and it's just like, my autograph, it's for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why though? Like, thank you. Like, I feel so flattered half the time at my games, and you really change like people's experiences, and it's just overall so fun, and people just love you. I have this little girl, and she gave me this thing. I'm gonna go get it in a second, but I cannot believe it's my job, and you just like have these insane moments and memories that, you know, it's like to them you're so famous or so this or so that, and obviously I'm not. I'm just normal weird Danielle, just over here, you know, doing her normal weird Danielle stuff. And I had this little girl, and she, after Christmas, every game that I guess she waited to see me, she gave me this bag. Hold on, I'm gonna get it, hold on. Okay, so she waved me down and flagged me down and drew me these cute, look at this, it's a heart with some fireworks around it, okay? This was one of my drawings. This one that says, heart friends like love. Friends like love, love like friends, and a cute little sticker. But the best part, and I thought that this was kind of a gift that she wanted to give to Hype Squad, a gift for everyone, and then I realized it was just for me when I saw this. Now this is a flip book. This is her. Her name is Ellie. This is her. This is Ellie. She drew this. And there's me and Ellie. Do you see that little brown person? That's me. She drew that. And then, why am I tearing up? There's me and Ellie under a rainbow. That's so cute, isn't it? And then it says, I think my cheerleading friend is the best. That's what it says. And then more hearts and fireworks. And it's so cute. And I literally cried and had a whole moment. And after every game as a team, we always share like special moments that happened, and I shared that moment. And all of us have had so many moments with like kids and adults and fans and teenagers and changing people's lives and making impacts. It's so crazy. Like, you don't really realize it because you think, oh, I'm just gonna go out there and dance and engage with fans. That brings me to my next question. Like, do we just sit and wait around while the game is going on? Which the answer is no, we do not. We have a post-game meeting and we discuss what we're doing in every single quarter. Now, when you watch games and you see those people do those promotions, they do promotions for things such as like Whataburger, Takis, a whole lot of things. And when there are those promotions, Hype Squad, us, are the people who choose those people who get to be in those promotions. So before a game, we're the ones who choose who gets to go down and like maybe win the car, go down and win like Whataburger for life. We choose those people, and we choose them before every game, and it's just so fun. You know, you get scheduled either to a person or you get scheduled to do something. Everybody has a thing we do before the game. But yeah, you get to just experience that with them, and it makes their game, because nobody walks into a game thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go onto court today, and somebody comes to you and they're like, hey, do you want to go on court where like all the players and all that stuff is going on? It's so fun, it's so surreal for them, and it's just a fun experience being able to like change their game night or experience. And that's my favorite part, definitely, and just seeing all the cool stuff. Now I will say, cool perks is like being able to do things like what I'm about to film right now that I can't tell you what it is, and I'm really sorry. Psych, it's out. It came out a couple of days ago, but here it is. You're seeing this from the official Spurs story that day. It was also on Twitter, and I guess it keeps popping up. Also, it was an ad. You can join the Spurs virtual family. I'll leave the link in the bio. It's so weird to see that. Okay, cool. That's what I was filming this for. Okay, bye. But yeah, definitely number one thing. Now, another question. How much do I get paid? I'm not going to disclose that information to you. Let me ask you, how much do you get paid at your job? I mean, like, sometimes you tell people, like, close people, but the amount of strangers who ask me that question, because, you know, I don't just walk around and just be like, oh yeah, I just dance for the Spurs. I mean, like, you say it sometimes if it comes up in conversation, or if they're like, oh, like, what's your job? What's your occupation? What do you do? And then usually when I tell them what I do, usually the following question is, do you get to meet the players, or surprisingly, how much do you get paid? That's such like a crazy question. I feel like to ask somebody, like, it's just like a normal thing. Like, I know my job might not be like, you know, 9 to 5 job, but don't ask me how much you get paid. That's weird. Don't ask anybody how much they get paid. I get paid good, fine, nice, you know. If you want to find out, audition for the team and make it, and then you'll know how much you get paid. But yeah, definitely a strange question, definitely one that we always get. I always think it's pretty funny. Let's see, some pros and cons. Let's see, like, what can I share? Like, every job is gonna have its side effects. Every job's gonna have its cons to it. I mean, let me tell you, these are not insane cons, like, worth, you know, quitting over, like, anything insane like that. But, you know, every job comes with its own little things on the side. I think my least favorite part, I'm gonna say my least favorite part about games. I love the entire game. I love everything. I feel like I'm about to like act like this is not my favorite part, but it's still, I mean, my least favorite part, but I love this part. It's just a little invasive at times, and that's t-shirt toss. It is the most, you will not believe what people do for a t-shirt. Just a t-shirt. It's just a t-shirt. But man, people will be sending their kids, it's Johnny's birthday, little Johnny's birthday, can he please get a t-shirt? Oh, my son, he traveled here all the way, you know. And here's the thing, you want to give everybody a t-shirt, but we only get about, you know, X amount of t-shirts as the game begins, as the game goes on, and we pre-package them before the game starts. So, and we know when t-shirt toss is coming, so we know how invasive it's gonna get. So you just gotta like hide. You hide in the little cavities of like where you enter into the arena, and then, you know, it's like, it's t-shirt time. Oh, I can like insert a clip of what t-shirt time looks like. This is t-shirt toss. But like during that time, you're either on court doing that and dancing, and then you throw the t-shirts from the court, or you're throwing them from, I can't think of the word right now, but you're throwing them from each section, and all of us Hype Squad members are all over throwing t-shirts. Now people get crazy. They'll be jumping over children, like grabbing things, like throwing. It's just so insane. They try and like snatch it out of your hand. We usually have backpacks on. Like, I have a Spurs backpack that has my name on it, which we have a bunch that look like that are not our personal backpacks, and then we also have these clear backpacks that we do end up giving out, and I'm pretty sure in the video I'm wearing one of those clear backpacks. And when you throw all your t-shirts, you throw the clear backpack as well, because that's free. But the other backpacks that I like want to show you what that backpack looks like. One second. These are the other backpacks. Whoa, that washed me out. These are ignore the washing out. These are the other backpacks that we have usually when you're up in the higher sections, because it holds a lot of t-shirts. But this is my personal one. It has my name on it, but we have a bunch that don't have our names on them. The amount of times somebody has asked me and tried to buy that backpack off of me, relentless. Like, the thing is that, you know, we live in San Antonio. They're the San Antonio Spurs, so like any memorabilia, anything, people live, eat, breathe, sleep the Spurs. So I understand the love, I understand the want for all of the merchandise and everything like that, but man, it gets really intense. And it's still fun because you get to give out, you know, t-shirts and stuff, but it gets a little intense. Am I done with my face? Dang, it looks good right now. Is there a game that sticks out to me particularly? No, there is no game that I can honestly think about that was like extra fun more than the others. I think New Year's Eve is like the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm gonna say New Year's Eve because on New Year's Eve there was like this big celebration. It wasn't obviously at midnight, but there was a big like drop of like the 2020 signs, and we had these confetti cannons and all this stuff, so it was super fun. And then that was like one of my favorite performances, and we performed Space Jam. I think that was the correct night, but Space Jam, that's one of like my favorite performances. It was just so fun, and I like that song. And everybody get up, it's time to, it's just such a basketball song. It's super fun. Now that we're coming to the end of my makeup, I feel like it's time to talk about what happened around Corona and how that kind of all played out. Now, the day that this all happened, we were in the arena at rehearsal practicing for Coyote's birthday game, which we were so excited about. We had this awesome routine, and I had this whole spotlight moment with Coyote. It was super awesome. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't include that, because what if we still do it? I doubt it. We had this spotlight moment with Coyote, and it was gonna be super fun. And we were in the middle of rehearsal, and you know, everything kind of shutting down was kind of bouncing around through conversation, and we weren't sure how it was going to affect our job. And during that rehearsal, right in the middle, after about like an hour and a half, they had what was posted. See, what's crazy about my job, it's very public news. Like, you can kind of Google what's going on. And right when it was announced that NBA had postponed the season, that moment they were like, so the season's postponed, like there's no we all have to go home, we all have to leave the arena now. And we all had to leave the arena, and I actually got footage of that entire moment and us being so shocked and confused. But yeah, it was definitely a shock for all of us, and we didn't expect it to go like the season to go away for longer than it did, or as long as it has, because everything was so fresh at that point. I think it was about the first week of March, so we were still in preparation and before the season ended. And then the season isn't even over, but clearly, because I'm getting dressed to do this right now, yeah, it's just crazy. I can't believe that's how my first season kind of went down and ended. There was so much that was planned for us that we didn't get to do, which I understand, and I'm happy that we're all healthy and safe, and especially being around that many people for such a long time. But yeah, I'm just, I guess, happy that I'm still able to say I still am on the team and still get to talk to you guys and do everything. But yeah, any questions resolving Corona and like where the NBA is going for now, all the answers are on the internet. You can just Google them, because my job's pretty public. We all along won't gon' self-destruct. TikTok is stuck in my head. So off camera, I curled my hair. It doesn't look that good. And then the lip is important, that red and the lip liner. Girl, when you melanin, when you chocolate, when you are beautiful brown skin, lip liner is important when you wear a red lip. Okay, now that the lip liner is on, we're going in with the Kat Von D red shade in Outlaw. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I look like I'm ready. I'm ready to go to a game, baby girl. I miss getting ready for game day. But yeah, that is my game day makeup. Sorry, my hair is looking a little crazy. Okay, let me check my Instagram poll and see if anyone asked me any more questions. Oh, what's the best part about working for the Spurs? I think I said that already. Like, what's the best part? Fan engagement. all the fun perks. And my friends, I didn't even like shed light. All those people on my team, they're my best friends. I love every single one of them. We all get along so well. There's never like any beefing or anything like that. We all just get along very well. We love each other. We're all crazy and psycho, and I wish I could share some of like the experiences that I've had with them or videos that I have of us, but obviously we got to keep our very nice, normal, you know, appearance and everything. So we'll just leave that for the mysteries. We'll leave that. If you really know us, you kind of just know how we are. We're normal human beings. Duh. Like we do dumb stuff. Clean or messy person. I'm like an in-between. I feel like I'm like a clean freak when I need to clean. I don't know what this has to do with the Spurs, but I'm gonna answer it anyways. Also, who asked me this, you are gorgeous. Literally drop dead, cannot even understand. So gorgeous. But I mean, like, I'm pretty in between. I can be messy. I can, when I clean, like scrubbing with the toothbrush clean. It's kind of a lot. What did your schedule normally look like? Oh, my schedule normally looked like, I tried to make a week in my life video, but it was so all over the place. I'm not gonna post it. But my normal schedule was kind of all over the place because games just are all over the place. We have weekday games, weekend games, and just kind of depends. But like I said, we do have normal practices on Tuesdays and Thursdays all together, and then on specific game days like on weekends, a normal schedule. If the game's around 5 or 6 or 7, we'll be there maybe around noon or 1. We'll be usually at the arena for about 8 to 10 hours depending on what game, what performance we're doing that day. But yeah, that's pretty much what my schedule looked like. And I also have 2 other jobs that I still have now, but with quarantine it's a little wonky. I still teach at the dance studio with the kids, so I teach kids tap, jazz, advanced turns and leaves, and then I taught at Diva Dance San Antonio here, which they have an Instagram page, so you can just go check that out. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all the questions I got. But if you guys have any more questions for me or wanted me to do another video like this going more in depth, feel free to put it in the description box. Ask me away. It's fun. Right now I have to film something for, I can't tell you, but I'm filming something right now with Chuck and Zay Zay that'll be filming from my house, and I kind of have to get that done before I have to go teach at the studio. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not yet, please hit the subscribe button. That way you can hear more content and figure out kind of like, besides the Spurs life, like what else goes on in my life, what other fun experiences. But you know, if you have any questions or you guys want to see specific videos, be sure to comment down below, DM me, text me if you have my phone number, you know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe put a Go Spurs Go in the comments. Put a Go Spurs Go if you made it all the way here, because it's my job, and you know, go Spurs go. Okay, I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on all my social medias at Dani_Bonaparte. That's DANI_Bonaparte, like Napoleon. If you don't know, Google it. You should know who Napoleon Bonaparte is. He's not a good person, but you should know who he is. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and until next time. Hey, okay, bye, love you. Peace out.